Hi there, Pure Matubetube here from Edu Info Group. Today we're going to be talking about Magic School AI from the Skills Tracker list. By the way, if you want the Skills Tracker list, you could just get a hold of us. So we're going to open that up. It's basically an education tool for educators to make their job much easier with the various functions and features that the tool has, right? Okay, so I'm thinking we might have to just sign up for free. Gonna come up to this option here on top to explore the full um, software tool. Yeah, let's just go sign up there. Give it a second. Okay, it's taking forever to load. All right, so we're gonna go to educator and educator. We click there. Okay, let's just sign up using Google. I think that would be much quicker. Um, Maybe not. Okay, I'm gonna use this option, pwa015 at Gmail. Okay, and then we're gonna go continue. Guys, Magic School is so helpful, by the way. Yes, it's your normal AI for educator school app. But there's so much more it offers, unlike the other tools that I have shared and that I'm still gonna share that I know of. This one is probably the best along with EduAid. So if you could get this one right, along with EduAid, you should be way on your way to good AI tools. Um, okay. So, okay, welcome to Magic School, the leading AI platform for schools, right? So, I think, yeah, let's build a profile. Build my profile. We're gonna click in there. What is your profession? I'm an educator. And then we go next. Location. We're gonna say maybe Sandton. Um, Sandton, South Africa. Yes. And then we're gonna skip that. Okay, so it actually asks you what subjects do you teach, and then you could just uh, choose the ones you want. I like business, we'll take that. Maybe computer sciences, we could take that as well. Um, Social studies, nope. Technology and engineering, yep, we could take that. And then we go next to see what it wants after that. Okay, so how do you wish to be addressed? So, okay, we could just say P there, it's fine. Student friendly name, what do students call you? PA. Okay, let's move on. Best practice for using AI, check for bias and accuracy. Yeah, so this is very important. AI isn't perfect and you can't totally depend on it, or you can't submit important information to it even. You need to use your own knowledge along with the information that it's given you. You have to sort of like weigh what's right and what's not. So yeah, you need to check out for biases and accuracies. Use the 80-20 rule, trust your judgment, and then protect student privacy. I accept, that makes sense. And then we are in. Okay. So there's a couple of tools here on Magic School AI. So we'll start with the teacher tools, right? Rena's recommendation. Rena is a chatbot, most probably of of Magic School AI, which you could chat to, and you could win conversations with the chatbot. It's a chatbot, yeah, that can advise you on what it is that you need to get from this tool. Okay, academic content, generate custom academic content based on criteria of your choice. So you have that option. Professional email, generate professional email communication. Um, a rubric generator, that's also a very useful tool whereby you can upload an assignment and then generate the rubric as well, and then that sort of like cuts down on a lot of things that you need to do, right? So this is everything that you would fill in: the grade, you know, the topic that you want to cover, the points that you want to allocate, you know, your subject, argumentative essay, that's an example right there, and then assignment and description, um, and then your additional customizations for rubric. So this would probably be your how you want to customize your answer structure and so on, and how you want the system to answer the to gather answers from the assignments that you've given out to your students. Okay, yeah. So that's pretty self-explanatory, I would say. Or let's view an exemplar input, maybe. Let's check if that's gonna work. Okay, so yeah, so there's everything there, right? So it actually it generated as an exemplar input there, which has everything. So basically, this is how you would structure out your information. You would structure out your information here on top, and then something like this would be the end result of what you've typed in there on top, depending on this topic and the subject that you obviously train or teach. Okay, let's go out of this. Let's go to tools again. I hope this computer doesn't get stuck on me. Mm, okay, it's still working. So okay, here you can write a writing feedback, right? So generate feedback on students writing based on custom criteria on the rubric. So you could also create a feedback report from the rubric, right, that you've generated as well. Okay, and then yeah, this I think this is pretty self-explanatory. Academic content, you just place whatever it is, the content that you want to place in there, um, and then after that, you'd be able to generate whatever testing materials that you want to test out. But here are useful instruments. You know, when you see this exemplar, you just do that, and then it brings up it pulls up the answers for you. It will prompt its own things there, like as you can see, it's put its own information there, even the additional criteria. Make sure that make sure that it explicitly names several of the ethnic and religious groups of Southern Africa. So, and it went out and it described, well, generated whatever it is that it was instructed to generate. There you see there's Zulu people, and the whatever it is that they are do whatever it is that they do. So that's how beneficial this thing is. You create content on the go. um let's move right along from that. So you see, if you notice now here at the bottom, there's lesson plan, there is image generator through Adobe Express, and then you could create a multiple choice quiz and assessment, which is pretty interesting. Let's go into that one, see what it says. Okay, so here you can choose the grade. That's the option. Let's leave it at grade 9. Number of questions, let's leave it at 10. Topic, let's say business studies, right? And then we're gonna go down. Standard set, any standards worldwide. South Africa, South Africa, and then we can go generate. I think there's also an option to say that there's also an option to press or click on exemplar there as well, but I didn't really check it out. So this basically now creates the whole thing for you, the whole assessment or quiz. Business studies assessment, grade 9. Which of the following best describes entrepreneurship? So it actually went out and did its whole thing, for multiple choice answers. Assessment as an assessment with multiple choice answers as well. So I feel like, yeah, this would help out a lot towards educators and how they normally do their work and how they set out their tests and so on. So yeah, that's very beneficial. We go back to tools, and then we're gonna go down to what else can we cover in this video. um Text summarizer is probably how you could just summarize long text and stuff. YouTube video questions, generate guiding questions aligned to a YouTube video. Okay, maybe that we're not gonna do now. um and then let's check for something else that's more relevant to the short time that we have. Um So there's a lot that you could do here, guys. Hey, the vocabulary based on text. Let's click on that. There's pretty a lot that you could do there here, and you see, if you notice, it all gives you options of exemplar. It always gives you an option of an exemplar of how whatever it is you want structured out should look like. So, and when you scroll down, you realize that it went on and drafted whatever it is that you wanted to generate information on. Okay, so let's go tools again. So yeah, guys, there's a lot to cover here, but we're not gonna finish everything. um that's why we need one-on-one sessions and or online learning sessions to address questions, that are where people need clarity and stuff. So that will be happening as time goes on. But yeah, you can even create social media posts for your school, class newsletter, generate a custom class newsletter to send to families, which is, I feel like that's really awesome. It will take away a lot of time. It will save a lot of time for the administrative stuff. And then there's classroom management, which probably means it's group stuff that you want to distribute to the whole class and so on. What is the classroom management challenge? Describe the classroom management challenge you're having. So, oh yeah, so this actually, it's for you to, it helps you identify pain points from students. Let's say kids are not attentive attentive. I don't think that's spelled correctly, but we'll go along. I know AI will figure it out. Generate that, and let's see what it pulls up. Okay, active learning solutions, how to implement. You see, so it gives you a whole breakdown on how you could go on about getting um the attention that you require from students. So these tools are really helpful in those ways. You don't need to go see a shrink or anything. Okay, I'm joking, but yeah. So these help out a lot. These tools. So let's try and move on. We were at magic tools. There's output history. Then that's stuff that what you've been searching, and then yeah, it's actually stuff that you've been searching or that you've done previously. And then there's resource library. That's probably option. These are all the options that you probably can have or create. Okay, let's close that. This is the chatbot, Reina. That's the chatbot. You communicate with it, and It advises you on whatever academic or educational information that you need. And then we're on Magic Student, student tools. So this is a great tool. It seems like even students can also use this tool. Actually, it doesn't seem like students can use this tool. Um, so yeah, they could student chatbot builder. Let students create their own custom chatbots and interact with them. Uh, which is such a smart thing because a kid will be able now to communicate with this tool that they feel like they own. And they might feel like it's easier to be taught by whatever chatbot that they've created rather than someone else who don't understand or who doesn't understand how the student thinks. So that's how useful these are. I won't mention everything. I like this one here, AI tutor. Ask questions and get tutored on any topic or subject you are learning. So that's basically an AI feature that's new, which they've recently added. You can even do song generator, language tutor, learn and practice a new language with this AI tutor. So there's different features, guys, in these tools that are really beneficial for people, especially teachers or educators. Um, Instead of researching and getting a million answers, now you research and get specific, narrow answers, right? Directed to your question and your inquiry. So this is the amazing thing about these tools. I won't go through everything, guys. I don't want to keep these videos long, but yeah, this is everything. For instance, you can quiz yourself as well on any topic right here. You can literally spend time doing this, training it. The more you put in information onto this thing, the more it's gonna learn what it is that you want and what it is that you want to achieve by using it as well. Study habits, AI literacy chatbot. Ask any questions you have about intelligence. Multiple explanations. So you really have a whole lot of library here within your pocket or your computer, if you may. So yeah, I think that's it for the video. So Magic School Labs is basically it's for bigger organization, maybe for large scale organizations who want to roll in their kids, or their educators, and have advantages which are more advanced than the normal user. So I think there you'd need to upgrade to gain access, of course. Yeah, so it's a paid up system on this side. So this even this all these things, we've generated stuff here, and there's no payment requirements and stuff like that. So this tool is actually free, so that's a benefit as well. So yeah, guys, I think that's it for me. We'll see you on the